What about in Mark 6? We see the same compassion of the Father through Jesus here. Jesus walking on the sea of torment. The turbulent sea that the disciples caught themselves in. Mark 6:45. Right after the feeding of the 5,000, major miracle they all experienced. Mark 6:45, immediately he, that is Jesus, made his disciples get into the boat and go before him to the other side to Bethsaida, while he sent the multitude away. So what are we talking about? See the one that sees you. How does he see you? With compassion. While he sent the multitude away, verse 46. And when he had sent them away, he departed to the mountain to pray. He departed the mountain to pray. Now when evening came, the boat was in the middle of the sea, and he was alone on the land. They were not together. Then he saw them. How did he see them? By the Spirit. Oh, sing God sees us. He saw them straining at rowing. Straining at rowing. Rowing in this life of ours. He sees us. What does he do? Ignore us? When the wind is against us and contrary to us? Coming against the assignment of God to make it to the other side? Is that what Jesus does? Ignore us? No. No. Now about the fourth watch of the night, he came to them. Just like he came to Hagar. Just as that father of the prodigal son saw him from afar off, that young man, and ran to him. Fell and kissed him on his neck. Came to them walking on the sea and would have passed them by. But look what happened when they saw him. So when God sees us, only compassion, but when we find ourselves in this place of fear. When they saw him walking on the sea, they supposed it was a ghost and they cried out, for they all saw him and were troubled. But immediately he spoke with them and said to them, be of good cheer, it is I, do not be afraid. Then he went up into the boat to them, and the wind ceased, and they were greatly amazed. They were greatly amazed in themselves. Why? Because God fortified them in that moment.